My name is Yana Kalney, and I'm from St. Petersburg, Russia. Before divine intervention, I was already an emotional empowerment practitioner, and I have my online business. I'm also a speaker, and I was intending to make myself more powerful, more effective, and reach out the more effective ways for my work, privately and in groups. Once I started to learn with Una, I got to know that there is a lineage, some kind of a specific level that people can reach, an outstanding level of their knowledge, belonging, um, mastership, and that's kind of a top level for me. And that was my big dream, to belong to lineage and know something the lineage knows. And only then I got to know that was divine intervention course. And I wanted to be more effective and reach out also a different type of clients. So I wanted more clients, I wanted more rich clients, I wanted to work more with entrepreneurs, people who work with other people. But I wanted to have a bigger impact on the world with more people. I wanted to reach people's hearts. I wanted to reach their essence much better because I found that when I was working with them on physical level, with emotions, with their minds were blocked. And it took me quite a while to make them understand what I'm talking about and let them stop this resistance. And I wanted that resistance to be less. I wanted to reach their core essence, like Una does, because I saw it so many times and I really wanted to be more or less the same. And I found out that divine intervention procedure, whatever it was, because I didn't know what it was, I just knew it's something special, that it can help me. So it's a new way to reach people's hearts and essence. I found Una in 2013, a long time ago, when I had a relationship with a man for already 7 years, and it was um, an abusing kind of a relationship. And all over, I wanted to either make it good or stop it. And one of my best friends knew my problem, and she said that there is a woman, a shaman, a magical woman who knows everything, who can heal everyone. She's coming to St. Petersburg, Russia. And that's my chance. That's what she said. And I trusted her a lot. I didn't know who is Una, where from is Una, what is kind of shaman. I have never been to any kind of that stuff before. I just trusted my friend and I decided to listen to her. So I came to the course about the relationship, and it fully met my, let's say, purposes, wishes, and totally solved my problem. And since that, I became a client, a student, and a follower of Una. So the biggest doubt was the money, of course, because it's quite an expensive course for me and as for Russian. Yeah, so I definitely considered how to get that money, and the problem was solved. So the biggest issue was solved. Then I thought, what what is it like? Because it was a kind of a secret. 2 weeks of something Of course, I had the information, what is it all about, but I am a person who is very curious about the processes sometimes. And when I don't know what it is, what is that timetable? What are we going to do? What's it all about? I mean, mm, my own questions. They were not really answered, but I trusted the process, I trusted Una, and I knew that I really, really want to belong to the lineage. That was my biggest wish. That's it. Money appeared kind of from nowhere. After the course, we were so inspired. We went together with my husband. We were so inspired that now we have the knowledge and the knowledge how to help people and use divine intervention energy, that I started to share it with my closest friends who are open-minded. And some of them were so curious about it that uh, I organized a trip for me and for my husband to the capital of Russia, to Moscow. And these friends wanted to test it. We were trying to understand how much would be one session. And of course, as the knowledge is very, I would say it's a treasure. The knowledge is a treasure and it must cost a fortune. And I understand that prices in Russia very much different from what is in Europe and in America. So one session should be cheaper. But we set the price for like European people. And the friends, my acquaintances, they said yes to the high price. And I was very surprised and I was very happy that we found first clients within just 3 weeks after the course, including 1 week that we still stayed in Kenya. So we didn't work. So on the second week in Russia, we went to Moscow. We had 3 sessions, and I was feeling myself very proud that I could earn such money even though I was the beginner. And I could see an impact on people and how it helped them, although I was just the beginner, because it was the divine intervention energy. And I trusted the whole process, and I trusted my teachers, and I trusted the teachings. A year after the divine intervention, I would say first, I love to give divine intervention energy to people when it's needed. I love to see how it really works. And sometimes it works just within one session. So I like the beauty that people come with a big issue and then they go away, and within a week there is no issue. And they could have told me before the session that doctors couldn't help, therapists couldn't help, they couldn't help themselves, and here we go, one session and divine intervention helped them. I use that this procedure, these wonderful energies to make people thrive, help them with bigger issues, help myself to reach out their minds, their hearts, and their essences. And when I see that people are stuck, so let's say they didn't buy Divine Intervention session, they just asked for my services as emotional empowerment trainer. So I helped them with emotions, I helped them with their different exercises that I gave them, and I still see that I couldn't reach the point. I couldn't change. I couldn't help them change their situation. And then I just add on the divine intervention and it solved the problem. And it's really beautiful how people get it and what people tell me after. So it's really helpful for me as a practitioner in all sorts of ways. I would recommend someone who is hesitating to listen to the heart, first of all, because it tells the truth. to feel that they would be greater and bigger and more powerful in a certain way. And if this is their desire, then divine intervention is something that would help them to become more powerful, more healthy, more, I know, they would have more consciousness, more understanding about the world, how it works, and about the processes. And of course, much more connection to themselves, other people, their possible clients, and the source. So if someone wants to be bigger than he is now, be connected to the source, then divine intervention course would be the perfect possibility for them to reach this point. And I would say if a person is already a therapist, a doctor, or a coach, then this is the only course that made me much quicker with my clients, much more effective with the clients. So if someone wants that, more clients, more effectiveness, then this course would definitely help. And no time for hesitating. Just join, trust, be, and thrive. That's what I would say.